TLPC Nation! Our people, we are back at it for another session of Pokemon D&D Kanto. And it's been so much fun so far. We have 5 of the 6 party members tonight. So let's have some fun. Last time, I believe Jazz rolled for initiative against an Odish.
And I lost.
She rolled an 8. So I still need to roll for initiative, and that's where we're going to start. It's a warm, sunny day. I do know that Alec and Roland, they caught 2 Pokemon, a Bellsprout and a Sunkern.
Oh my god, I can't go.
And I have Noelle out in case Jasmine needs help. It'll be on site.
Alright, so Noelle is out. And
Noelle?
My Delibird.
Noelle
If you
is
need
out.
help, it's on site.
It's on site. Okay, I brought Smoochum out, right?
let's go. Yes, you brought Smoochum out.
Sorry, I forgot there for a second. This
So,
is pretty loud.
I'm going to roll for initiative. And then we can begin. Alright, I ended up getting a 14 for initiative. So I'm going to write that down.
Apologies on the legs. Leg day, guys. Leg days.
Okay. So, before we also start, I want to write down some critical information. I need your HP for Smoochum, please.
Why? Okay, give me a second. Smoochum. Are we able to use our other Pokemon now?
Summon.
Yeah, you can use.
So, like, I say.
By the power of Grayskull,
If you have all the information for Pichu, you've statted Pichu, so it should be ready to go.
Okay.
You statted Pichu, right?
Yeah.
Cool then.
Yeah, I already did that. Don't make me double guess myself. Okay,
I pulled
HP
the
is
expensive copy of Elvish.
24.
24. Got it.
Why you always going to
Wait.
be dick?
Hold on.
I'm happy for you. I
Hold
just
on.
said so.
Did I have a
will
fight
insist
with
on
Smoochum at
this.
all? At any point?
I don't think so.
Because look at the current HP.
That was probably, I'm going
Prior?
to guess from when you
I also pulled
faced Finn.
Jace
I don't remember.
I also pulled Concept.
Oh, right, I never,
Did you need a pencil?
I also pulled
Yeah,
the Sword of Feast and Famine.
Thank you.
Decent violence for this set?
Alright.
I also
So,
pulled an extra
I need
Luca.
AC when you're ready, please, for your Smoochum.
Smoochum never level up.
I'll give it to someone else.
The Fins.
I pulled an extra
Fight.
Luca.
What's the XP on it?
75,
And
but
an
did it
extra
ever go up
wolf.
from when I caught it?
You caught it at a high level, so it's going to take a minute. You caught it level
That's pretty
15.
sweet.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that's
I
not going to be something that happens.
No, that's fine. I couldn't remember if we fixed it because clearly I was asking because the 0 for the 20 for the health hadn't been changed, so I didn't know if anything else that needed to have been done. Anyways, my HP is 24, and my what else did you need?
I need, please, your both physical and special ACs.
Physical is 12, special is 13.
Perfecto.
And what am I fighting again?
An Odish. Which I would like you to make me a perception roll real quick, please, and thank you.
Keep us the trade, Julie.
I forgot I have my therapy session tomorrow. Sorry. Wait, what was your question?
Perception check.
Perception check, please.
perception be done by the switcher? Or by me?
By you, please.
Okay, so it's my character.
Yes.
Right?
14?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you're taking a close look at the Odish, you notice that its coloration is slightly different than a normal Odish.
What would you do if you were not afraid?
So, where you would see it dark, I'd have to probably say blue, it is more lime green. Its leaves are brighter in color as well. So, another thing is, I have noticed that our shiny encounters, just since we've started, have been a little bit higher. And I want it to make it more rare. So I will be doing a singled shiny check, and I'm going to raise it from 96 to 97. Just to make it more rare. Instead of like the trainer doing a shiny check and then I'm doing a shiny check. So I just want to make it more of a special thing. And almost everybody at this moment has 1 to 2 shinies. So just to make something it more rare occurrence, I'm going to make that modification moving forward. Unless it's something special, like super special occasion, I'll give a trainer a shiny chance check as well.
Okay.
Alrighty. With that being said, you've noticed that your Odish is different in color. Alright, so I go first. And as an Odish...
Oh, Joey boy.
I will use
I can see that.
Sweet Scent. What is your... How close is your Pokemon to Odish? In feet.
I mean...
Would you say you're within 20 feet? Or are you like 30 feet?
We're pretty much close to... Remember? Close together because I walked up to him and sat next to him. So, in reality, I never initiated a fight. We were just chilling and next to each other enjoying the sun. So, we were right beside each other. He was, like, right next to me while I was out just kind of like...
And then you guys acknowledged that you were going to battle to prove that you were a worthy trainer.
I guess. I mean, I didn't really. I was just trying to chill and be like, you want to be friends.
Right, and then you failed the charm check to catch it. And then
ask it if it wanted to be mine, yeah.
Right, and then I believe, because I watched the last video, I believe we moved forward with the intention that you wanted the Odish, and the Odish acknowledged that, and you guys would need to battle to prove your right to obtain the Odish, and to obtain that Odish's respect to be on your party. So now that I have a good idea, I'm gonna say they are within 10 feet of each other.
Okay.
So Sweet Scent. It's a status move, and basically your movement speed is docked 5. So, and your attacks, as long as you're within 20 feet of Odish, because of the aroma,
1.3, right?
your attacks have disadvantage.
Allied version 1.3.
Alright.
My attacks?
Yeah, so when you roll to hit, you have to roll twice on the d20, and you have to take the lower one. Alright, cool. That is Odish's turn. So, it is up to you and Smoocha to make a move.
Also, with attack, does it get half of the attack points?
Like a physical attack or special attack?
Either or.
Yeah, it works for both. So depending on what move you use, whether it be physical or special, that's the stat you're going to go off of. for half of its points to add to your attack roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna do powder snow.
Powder snow. All right. So I believe that is a special ice type move.
Yes. Which is it Odish weak against?
Oddish, as a grass type, is weak against ice type.
Okay, cool.
So, is it a roll to hit?
At will. Wait. Okay. Powder snow. At will. 1d8 freezes all targets on a 8 natural roll. Range.
18.
Yeah. On an 18 natural roll. Range square line 4. What?
So that's.
What's that?
So
I'm assuming we're in range, but.
So, line 4 means within a line of 4 from you, you have up to 20 feet.
Oh, okay, so that's 4. So 4 squares.
Because a square in D&D term is 5. I believe 5 feet is how we're operating.
Okay, so clearly we're in line. So I have to roll an 18.
To freeze me, but you have to roll to hit me and beat my AC on the special side, and you do roll with disadvantage.
So I have to roll twice.
Yeah, roll twice, please.
12.
Alright, 12. Alright, so 12 barely misses the AC. So Smoochum misses the attack. It'll go over to Odish. So
could I use the psychic prediction to boost AC? Is that what I'm understanding for that ability? I'm not trying to use it now, but I'm just trying to understand that ability. For the special ability?
So special.
Or is that just to
Alright, so that is your armor class. So if I were to roll to hit you, you can boost your AC up to 3 to make me miss.
I think I should go more calm.
And that's once per long rest. So, as Odish uses its sweet scent, it's slowing you down. At the same time, it's making you a little bit disoriented as a Smoochum. Starts to feel the effects and uses powder snow, but its precision is slightly off and barely misses the Odish. The Odish dodges out of the way barely. Odish! In a very happy-go-lucky manner, as if it's competitively playing with you. So Odish will go for acid. And I'm gonna roll to hit.
Is acid its special or physical attack?
It's a special attack, and with my bonus to hit.
Wait, do I have a bonus? Oh, I had a bonus that I didn't add to my thing. Sorry.
Okay, just make sure you.
I'll do it next time.
Perfect.
I forgot the hit bonus. Sorry.
You're good. To hit bonus with what I rolled is 17, so that will hit. Alrighty. I'm gonna roll for damage. I need you to make me a con save, please.
$18.
18, you pass. Good job.
What was I gonna do? If I got hit or not?
There's a special effect that happens if you fail. But you didn't fail, so you're good. Let's see here. I'm calculating my damage. Your Smoochum just took 16 poison type damage. So I'm gonna write that down.
Ouch, that's a big hit.
No, I'm already down to 8.
Big hit at this level.
Alrighty. So, as
I wish I
Odish
had
spits
remembered.
acid at your Smoochum takes a pretty violent hit, shakes it off, but definitely feels the acid do its damage.
Smooch 'em! Smooch!
So that will go to you, and it's your turn.
I'm gonna do powder snowman.
Alright, please roll to hit, and make sure that you don't forget your hit to hit bonus, because I'd hate for you to miss out on a potential hit.
Do I? Was that just one round with the rolling twice?
No. As long as you're within 20 feet, I believe it's an aroma thing.
First one was 20 and the second one was 19.
20 and 19? Okay, so I dodged a crit thanks to the disadvantage, but you definitely do hit with
Do I
a
need to add
19.
my special hit bonus? So 19, 20, 21, 22.
You definitely hit. There's no joke on that. So,
Good comeback.
with that being said, please roll for damage, and you do get to times it by 2.
1d8, right? So 1d8.
So 1d8 plus a d4 for stat, and then half your special attack stat.
Okay, so 1d8, which is this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I roll this one first, which was 2.
2, and then roll d4.
2, so that's 4.
What's half your special attack stat?
My special attack is 19, so half of 19 is...
So we're gonna round down, and we'll say it's 9.
So wait. 19 divided by 2, which is 9.5. So
We're
9.
We'll go with 9 instead of 10. And then, so 9 plus you said
Plus
4?
4 is 13.
13 times 2, 26 damage.
Wait, times 2?
Yes.
Why is it times 2?
Because ice type is super effective against grass type.
Oh, right, times 2.
I'm going to say that Odish is now bloodied. So,
Can I roll to catch?
absolutely. That would be my best go. I would not try to hit it again, or it's going to faint, and you'd lose out on a shiny.
I don't want to lose out on the shiny.
It was 26, right?
Yes. You didn't die, right?
He is a few HP points off
1, 2,
fainting.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that and this. Wait, is that a 10? Like?
Alright, so as the powder snow hits this time, Odish is just hit in such a critical way, such a big hit, and Odish is just went from a very happy feeling to a very sad feeling as it was enjoying the sun, and that is now freezing cold, and almost has like ice residue still on the Odish. Odish is now shivering and feeling like it's about to pass out. Odish!
So I'm gonna roll now.
Roll the catch, please.
Charge up, use fire blast.
That was 63.
63 with how low it is. Okay, so reenact you.
Do I catch it? Am I not catching
We'll
it?
just reenact you throwing a Pokeball.
Okay, so I'm gonna do like this whole, like I'm gonna grab my Pokeball, I'm gonna do like this wind up, like you know, like a baseball player throwing his baseball, you know, like cha, and I'm just gonna like spin that
Right between
sucker
the
right
eyes.
in between the eyeballs of my Oddish that I know I'm about to
Oh, it
get.
is his eyes and teeth.
As the ball bounces off its forehead, it like falls down, but at the same time, it catches into the sense it like is in it goes into the Pokeball. The Pokeball hits the ground. Doot, doot, and you have now caught yourself a shiny Odish. Great job with that. Everyone, make me a perception check.
Even me?
Yes, anybody that's within this range or environment of area. Mike isn't, or Brawley isn't with us, so I guess that wouldn't. You wouldn't need to make it, but anybody that's within Jazz's range.
Well, we were together, so
10.
if you're close,
10?
I'm close.
Okay, with modification?
Yeah.
17.
17, solid.
Happy night, happy.
That's a 9.
Oh, damn it. Passive perception 14. So.
Wait. What's my passive?
Should
13.
you use passive or?
Well,
I don't really think this is a passive thing. This is more of just like if you have the perception to catch what is in sight, you can catch it. And with Finn's roll, he caught it. So we'll roll with that. Alright, with Finn's amazing perceptive sight, or I should say Alex's perceptive sight, he's looking forward, and in the beautiful sunlight, he looks at he's looking at the gloom. And the gloom watched what just happened between its Odish friend and seems sad to see the Odish go. And then it turns around.
I swear to God, if it tries to fight me.
No. It walks toward like this, I'd have to say like tall mound that has like stones, like a group of stones that are like in like kind of like in the dirt, but like half of them are sticking out. And at the top of this mound, where the sun is shining bright, you see it like pick up a stone, and then you also see the gloom start to turn like a bright, like white color, on and off, and then you see light just illuminating from the gloom.
What's that?
You now see a Vileplume. The gloom has evolved. But you also see a bunch of stones in the mound.
I see that.
Yes, Alex sees them.
That's all I was like,
So,
I hear it, but I don't see it.
with that being said, that is what you see. And, yeah.
Is the Vileplume still over there, or?
Yeah, it's hanging out on the mound, like, where the sun's, like, shining the brightest. So it's definitely enjoying itself.
Can I roll an investigation to see what kind of stones?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation. We'll see what you can see from the distance that you're at. So there's two different types of stones. Roll me a d4. And I will, based on odds or even, you'll get to know. Even? So you see a green stone.
Okay. But there's also another kind of stone.
There's another type of stone. And that will remain an unknown mystery unless you actually go up there and you look.
Yeah, I'll go up there.
Alright.
I got Noah on me. I'm strapped.
What was that?
I still got Noah with me. He's strapped.
Alright, so as you're approaching this mound, you see the Vileplume get very protective. Like a guardian protective of this mound. And you also start to see the victory bell moving towards you, like the mound as well.
I hold up the sun cream. Do I still have? Does it do this?
It has no effect.
Do I see any other kind of stones, or now that I'm closer? Or?
roll me a perception check, but it needs to be incredibly high.
Is a 25 high enough? 19 plus 6?
I would have to say.
Oh, sorry. 24. 19 plus 5.
I would have to say what I was aiming for. You succeeded. You see an orange-looking stone. I will say that the nature of these two Pokemon are guardian-like of this mound. So to obtain a stone, you're most likely gonna have to engage in battle with two three-tiered evolution Pokemon.
Can I do a perception roll?
Yes.
Honestly, where my
Or
good,
you can just-
my good friend.
Move forward. It's up to you.
No, can I just, get one of those for my little friend here?
Are you talking to the Pokemon?
Yeah.
You, Vile Plume. Vile Plume.
Don't mean any harm. I just want one for my little friend here.
Victory Bell! Victory Bell! Vile Plume. It's definitely... This mound and these stones are sacred to these Pokemon.
This is one of the Pokemon, though.
What was that?
This is one of the Pokemon.
What do you mean?
The Sunkern was one of the Pokemon.
I'd have to say it's not a part of its kin.
Wow, racist.
How just for me, just for curiosity.
Well,
I'm not even.
he is talking about the Vileplume.
How's the Sunkern feeling right
Sunkern.
now? What's his little face like as Alec holds him up?
I would have to say he's scared.
Sunkern, son.
Because he feels and he can understand the Pokemon, and they're like, back off this territory, or else.
I throw out 22 Pokédolls and then confusion.
I saw
Whatever, I'll walk away and
in the corner around here somewhere. I thought.
be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were the guardian of the outhouse.
It has.
Alright, so I'd say that's probably a smart and safe decision considering, but I did want to just throw it out there. I'd love to give everybody options.
Tree over there.
What was that?
I said the guardian of that one tree over there.
Hey man, it's a sacred mound. That's something very sacred to the specifically the Victory Bell and the Vileplume type Pokemon. As you see, that's probably how they have been able to ascend form. Alright,
It's just a
well,
mound of evolution stuff. Hello?
So,
are you in confusion?
No.
No. Okay.
Just quiet curiosity. Don't mind me.
so like, how far off am I from Alec?
Can I do a perception check now?
This Vileplume.
Where was your last movement? Like,
What's Brawly doing?
I moved towards that Bellsprout and caught him.
I'm in the forest.
He's
okay, I thought just probably.
I'm making my way.
Well, has Alec?
Weren't you already starting your way
You
back?
backed
You
off
should follow
that
me.
area, right?
You should
Yeah.
be a little
So I'd
bit
say that
closer.
you guys are very close to each other at this point. You guys have all like regrouped outside of Brawly.
I feel
He's
like
working his
Brawly
way
was
back,
already,
so
he was working his way back, wasn't he?
yeah. I at this point,
Let's just go swim across.
I'd have to say like he is now just outside of the forest, so he's not too far off where you guys are at.
Guardian here, there's a guardian there, there's a guardian there. Let's just go fucking swim.
We'll talk about
So there's,
Oddish stats after
There's at
session.
least 3 guardians.
There's the Vileplume, the Victory Bell, and what else?
The Pidgeotto.
Or the Pidgeot, but the Pidgeot
Is
is
in the tree.
Is in the
off to
tree.
the distance closer to the
at
tree.
the like top of the highest tree.
Closer to the forest
tree
line,
is
right?
where we
Yeah.
We're off in the field.
It's not
He doesn't-
even. It's
he
not
doesn't-
affected
Yeah.
whatsoever. The Pidgeot is not out to get anybody.
And there's 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4.
Well, unless you
soon to
guys
be
provoke
5,
it.
Soon to be 5 Pokemon trainers
Yeah, if you guys want to take on, you
I mean,
can.
I'm just saying.
I just want to see if
Did you say you wanted to make a perception check, Jess?
I wanted to see if my teammate over here wanted assistance to beat up
That's what I'm saying. I'm
the
trying
rock
to
because he needs the stump. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
I'm
If you
thinking.
guys
I
Trying
want-
to get a stone or a
If you
Pokemon.
guys want to tag up against the 2 Pokemon, you can.
I got the
It's
Pokemon
free
I
choice.
wanted, so I'm good. All I'm here for now
I'm
is
just
to
all
help
for that
out.
smoke.
You also need a stone.
Do I need a stone?
Both of Odish's evolutions is
Oh,
stone.
shoot! I gotta see which one I want. Hold on.
You also need a stone.
Okay. I think I know which one I think I'm gonna go for. Okay, so understood. So I guess I should go over there and see if I can find a stone too. I guess. So I'm rolling.
Well, if you get close, they're gonna attack. So
Well, I'm not gonna get close
I'm just
yet.
catching up with Alec.
Yeah, I just
And
want
then
to
we're
see
gonna
where Alec
Devise a
and
plan.
Roland are.
And I'm actually with Roland right now as well.
Okay.
Okay. So.
It's like ultimately I sided with
Well, I
following
don't see
you,
shit.
following Flint.
I mean, I don't see stuff. Wait. What is that, Joey? My eyes are deceiving me.
What?
The number
Oh,
that I rolled.
14.
It's a 14.
14.
Do I and then I also roll, do I add anything to that? Oh, perception, right? 14, 15, 16, 17. I got 17 on my perception.
And what were you rolling for perception?
To see where Alec was and what my team is up to. And
Alright.
then I also have a question. Do I have anything for healing for my Pokemon?
You have some potions, I believe.
Yeah, didn't do, okay, so we did get potions. I just couldn't remember if we got potions or not. 3 healing potions?
I believe that's what you have, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is there any way that I can also use a healing potion on Snoodra?
Absolutely can.
Do I have to roll for that?
Nope. I believe it's what you get to roll a hit die for a recovery. Is that how that operates?
No, the potions are just
20 HP or
they're just flat recovery, aren't they? No.
So I just use one potion.
alright, cool. So 20 HP is recovered to your Smoochum. You're at full health again, and then you dock 1 of your potions. Alright. So, what is the decision of the party? What would you guys like to do?
How many?
I mean, I've backed away from these Pokemon that are roughly 20 levels higher than me.
That is a fair point.
Yep, it would be dangerous to engage, but then again, it's D&D for a reason, so you have freedom of choice.
I choose to live and sketch.
Alright.
You're like, I'll sketch the battle, but I ain't getting in it.
Like
What'd
My-
you feel, Jess?
Are you helping me out?
By the way,
Yeah,
Brawly
we'll
is
roll.
now in sight of everyone.
So what?
He is fastly approaching the squad.
Raleigh's heading over.
I know that Brawly wants to at least try for this victory bell.
No!
Okay.
No.
I
And
would
which
if I
one?
were 10 levels higher.
Which ones are these?
I
By
would
the way?
entertain the thought.
Is there 2 Pokemon protecting the?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2-3 tier level evolution Pokemon.
Which ones?
Can we make
It's Vileplume and Victory
can we
Bell.
make like a
So
note
Vileplume?
of this area?
Yeah, most
Perhaps.
definitely. I'm sure
Visit
it'll
back.
still be here if you guys want to come back to it.
I do want to fight, but I do want to live.
Victory
I
Bell,
mean-
you said?
And the will to live is probably
They are high level. I've just thrown it out
So I was
there.
like,
I cannot. Spoiler: my class does let me take archival notes of locations.
Yeah.
I don't have that feature yet.
I believe in it.
So I can very happily like write down like a note. I will very happily take down in my journal.
Are you
somewhere,
gonna sketch
come
down the
back
mound
here.
and a location or something?
Yeah. If the DM's cool with that, like
Absolutely.
I can't properly use the feature yet, but I can still like roleplay
Sketch it
I
just
can
for like
roleplay it.
later on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count the sketch that I make
Encounter this off.
I wouldn't count the sketch that I make now as something that I can use for my feature later. I would still need to come back in order to gain the benefits of it. But yeah, just for flavor and for roleplay.
Just Route 1. I'd have to say
Evolution
probably like
down.
200 yards away from Forest entrance, Route 1. Off to in the field about 50 yards out, something like that. Whatever you want to ride in, but
Forest Mound.
I mean, there's your location. Cool. Brawley, you're with the party. Nice, bright, sunny day. So, does anybody welcome Brawley back?
I'll look over
Hey.
at Brawley and be like, "What's up, Brawley? How's it going?"
It's good, guys. Brought food for everybody.
Oh,
I'm
thank
gonna
you so
kind of-
much.
I guess I was a little bit more upbeat.
So I'm gonna hand out the rations that I found while I was foraging in the forest.
Excellent.
And I'm gonna be like,
Can
I'm tired. I need
can
to
we-
feed my Pokemon.
can we do this a little further down the road and not around that and them and that and them and this?
Do I realize all the Pokemon that are right there? Do you
Roll
want
your
me-
perception.
Well, I don't know. Were we even that close still?
Yeah, he's with you guys.
No, I mean to the Pokemon. Were we that close
Well,
to
we
the
were
Pokemon?
close
can
enough
see
that
them.
we could debate whether or not we were going to try and challenge them. I think we're definitely close enough that they're within our field of view and we are within their level of threat.
Would you roll?
That's a 7, good sir.
I'd have to say with that perception, the sun is shining bright in that direction. You can maybe ask somebody about what's been going on and maybe they can give you some insight.
But you're blinded by the sun.
But
Yeah, so the sun's, reflecting off my glasses here, and what's going on?
Well, I just caught an Odish.
Oh, nice.
Can I get a sketch of that later?
Well, did you see it?
No, I was still back there with the other two.
So you want me to tell you about it? So you can sketch it?
Later. Why don't we hit the road while the sun is still high and in your eye?
by the way, it's now about 5 p.m. So the sun is starting to somewhat approach the horizon. Just giving you a good indicator that nighttime will be approaching somewhat in the future. So if you guys want to find a camp,
town before
Yes.
night.
I almost forgot
Either
about
that or we need to make camp.
I
maybe
feel
like
like
get in
maybe
the
we should start
forest.
heading into the forest and start heading out towards Viridian City. Viridian City. I said that right.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, cool.
All right. So
I just want to eat and feed my
Let's go home.
Pokemon and get to know my new Pokemon.
is the whole party down to move forward? Is that what we're doing here? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Who has Pokemon out? Just curious.
But
You just got
Smoochum's out.
Smoochins out.
But I might switch out Smoochum and actually, I healed my Smoochum, but I want to switch out for Asahi
Oh, the
with
new
my
Pichu. Yeah.
So I want to bring out Pichu,
So-
get Pichu hanging out with me, because maybe Pichu might become my Pikachu.
So reenact all that for me, please.
So I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna grab Smoochum and I'm gonna pick up my
Technical difficulty. One moment, please. All right. Party is now reunited. Party is now. I believe you guys have decided to move forward toward the forest, right?
Yes.
Make me a perception check, everyone. Please and thank you, because there is something that I'm thinking of right now, and I want to see if anybody notices before you guys leave the area.
18.
All right. 20.
That's a 21 for me.
25.
25.
You guys are perceptive. I love
I
it.
have.
Because I would have been really sad if you guys missed this perception.
Go ahead, roll, Jazz.
It's called Glockachu.
It's 20.
Nice. You guys are killing it. So, as you guys are moving forward...
What'd you get, Joey?
I didn't get nothing. What are you talking about?
Did you roll, John?
I got a 1.
Not one. But
Dang.
the party's carrying you.
Yeah, we'll tell you. I'll tell you, Joey. I'll tell
The sun
you,
is so bright. It's at the right angle. So,
saying fuck you in particular.
as you guys, as a party, are about to move forward, excited to get to that forest and excited to get, good travel time in before the sun goes completely down, because you guys really want to get to Viridian City,
Don't worry.
It's like when you're moving forward and then you look back and you notice someone is still snoozing
I should have saved it.
in the grass.
I shouldn't have screwed around.
Well,
Can you?
Is Flint? Is that Flint back there? Is Flint still passed out?
I'm sure he'll be fine.
He might have fallen asleep again. He'll catch up.
I mean, it is a warm, sunny day. If I was laying down with some Pokemon, I'd be passed out too.
I'm going to go over to Flint and pick him up.
Alright, I need a strength check, please. Which your character should probably be able to do
I was gonna say,
with no
I'll help too if we
Proper
need to.
space.
Let's
Alright,
make
so
something.
if people are going to help, you get advantage.
I'm gonna pull out a marker and draw a big old Diglett on his face.
Make me a dexterity.
Dexterity? There's
Sure.
no performance?
Alright, perform. I'll go with performance. I like it.
Yeah.
Give me a performance.
He has to roll the squiggle on an unconscious target?
Alright, boss, that is a natural 20 for a total of 26.
Okay, so he didn't have to roll to actually perform it. It's how beautiful the artwork is.
It's like a part of Lowland Diglett. It's got long flowing hair.
So describe your performance artwork.
I walk
I
over,
can hear the squeaky sound of a
I
shark.
pull out a shirt
I think I
right
got
on his forehead. Like the middle Diglett in the Lowland Dig trio with the fobby
You're like,
hair flat
I don't
the
need
whole
help.
anime sparkles
So,
and
I
everything.
got an 18.
Oh, that's enough. So that's perfect. So, and the drawing, by the way, is among the best artwork you think you've ever done.
Cool.
yes.
So,
Get Digletted.
Brawley picks up Flint. I'm sure he tries to wake him up, but he's just knocked. He just needs sleep.
Did
So
you leave his Pokemon out
I
the
believe
last time?
I believe so.
Which one was it? I know it wasn't Antler because Antler almost
I
died.
think it's his Froakie.
No, I want to say he returned the Froakie.
He put them all away whenever he started running.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
And then he had a change of heart and decided he wanted to lay back down.
Yeah.
That's what we're going with. You basically pull Flint like a fireman's carry over your shoulders. I am going to say that carrying Flint in the heat is going to slow down your movement speed and it's eventually going to give you exhaustion. But because of your background, you have more endurance and ability to handle the situation than most people.
Your age.
Can't leave nobody behind.
That's right. Alright, so you guys are moving forward. You guys have made it into the forest of Viridian. Or at least like that, not like the northern part, but more of like the part to get to Viridian City that you know and have seen in the anime. So, you guys are in the forest. It's not as bright.
I want to just fast track.
Very, very beautiful scenery.
When we get to the city.
So, what do you guys? It's gonna take some time. What do you guys do in the forest? You guys are just making your way.
Down, like making our way downtown.
Making
Are we like walking fast?
You would be, but you are slowed down because Brawley's being a team player and he's carrying a pretty full-grown man on his shoulders. So your movement speed is slow.
So our pace is set.
Yeah, in the sense that how quickly you're getting through the forest to Viridian is going to be set back a little bit.
Aren't you from Viridian?
I am.
So we're homebound.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to say at this point,
Did he get that all?
you guys have spent a good amount of time walking through the trail in the forest. It is now nighttime. I'm going to say...
It's starting to
So
get
we're-
dark.
we're
Is that what you're
thinking,
saying?
like,
Alright, perfect. That's exactly what I was waiting for you to say. So, as I notice it's starting to get dark, I'm going to throw out Bruiser, and I'm going to take Brent and put him on Bruiser's back, so where I no longer have to Brent. And I'm also going to throw out Brizinger! Alright, buddy, it's time to light the way for us.
Awesome. The smooth call there. That's good. Good choice. I like the strategy. That will definitely speed things up.
So I got Bruiser to my side. I want to be close to it so where I can make sure Flint doesn't fall off. And then I have Brizinger in front of us, which is my Charmander lighting our way.
Excellent. I would
I'm
have
just
to...
gonna be staring blankly ahead.
I am sketching the heck out of that rifle.
At the moment, I would say that you've spent a good 5 hours. It is now probably 10 p.m. It's dark time. You hear, all sorts of bug noises, bug-type Pokemon making noises, things like that.
I'm
have
just,
I am gonna
bugs.
bring out my meow.
Heard.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm just staring blankly ahead and making my way, making them through the crowd.
Cool. Staring ahead. And do you throw your Meowth?
Yeah.
As you throw out Meowth, Meowth comes out. Meowth! Rolling! So good to see you, my friend.
I know. It's getting dark, so I thought I'd bring you out.
Well, thank you for thinking about me.
Yeah.
The Meowth crawls onto your shoulder and it's starting to purr as it's in a very happy spot being beside you.
And as we're walking, every so often, the extra rations I had, I'm gonna feed to Rhyhorn as we're walking so he can keep his energy up.
Great call. I would have to say you have now spent another couple hours. Everyone is starting to take levels of exhaustion. Do you want to keep moving forward or would you like to set camp?
How close are we to being outside of the forest?
I would say you're about halfway.
Just gonna
We should
phone
probably
call
camp.
to my fiance. Be like, I need
So
you.
take a mini break, like a
and I
short
miss
rest.
you.
I would say this is a long
Probably a
rest.
good place to just hunker down for the night.
Yeah.
Hunker down. Okay.
And then wake up early, I would assume, and conquer through to Viridian.
Okay. I'm down. Let's do a long rest then.
Sitting there, setting up
All right,
bags,
so-
tents.
So yeah, explain you setting up for the night. Are you guys just laying on the dirt? Or are you setting up?
No, I'm gonna pull out.
Are you gonna do a
Wait.
campfire?
Oh, you guys are in luck. I got the hookups for all of us. I make us a fire. I set up my camping tent.
How many people does it hold?
It doesn't.
It doesn't say.
I will say that it can hold up to two people
So.
for his.
Does anyone
camping
else have
tents.
any backpack camping stuff? Because I
Nope.
know that I don't have camping stuff.
No.
The only person that I believe does is Mike or
Sitting
Brawley.
on the ground.
I'm gonna bring
You
out my
knock me out.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Clearly, Smoochum's put away, so I'm not gonna get cold. But
I mean, it isn't super cold because of the very hot day, so
And Brizinger
It
helped
shouldn't-
light the fire for us.
right.
Sitting there, staring at the sky.
So that's
never.
that's great that we have Brizinger to help out with campfires, etc.
We should just
Clutch having a
leave
fire type.
Flint outside.
Hey, Roland,
So
you think if I could fall into the sky, that you think time would pass me by?
I don't know that one.
Alright, so
I've just been saying the lyrics of the same song.
with this being said, did everybody get a chance to say how they wanted to settle down? Are we all like just basically laying down and trying to fall to sleep
Yeah,
and
no,
move
my
on
first-
to the next
I
day?
don't have anything else with me. I'm just literally sitting there next to the fire.
Just enjoying
Me and my
yourself?
meow. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I have my Pichu out.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Did you ever let me put that Bellsprout in a Pokeball? I don't think you ever did. It was just.
I think he's been hanging out with you this whole time.
So
But
is it-
at this point, if you did want to return him to the Pokeball, since that very attractive sunlight isn't out and about, I'm sure he would be okay with that. The Bellsprout definitely engages the Pokeball as it's getting tired and wants to rest.
I'm also gonna bring
Sucks
out
for you
me.
guys, but I got 2 fluffy Eevees and a fluffy bird, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, dude, you're in a good
I'm
spot.
going to take Flint off of the back of Bruiser and put him in the tent that I have set up.
Good looking
And
out.
I'm going to return Bruiser, and I'm going to pat Brisinger on the head and tell her that she did a great job, and then I'll tell her to get some rest, and I'll see her in the morning. And I return her to her Pokeball as well.
Excellent.
Cool. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring out Migi so that I can have another little cuddle buddy. And I'm also gonna take my dark common clothes, which has a hood on it, and I'm gonna use that because it keeps warmth.
Just hunker down.
Yeah, I'm gonna get close enough to the fire where it warms me, but not close enough where I'm gonna get burnt.
Hmm.
And then I'm just gonna chill with my Pokemon, bring them in, give some love to Migi and my Pichu.
Alright. Alright, what about you, Nicholas? You've been silent. What's going on in the world of Nicholas?
Nicholas is just like thinking ahead for like the day's travel tomorrow, what's to come next.
How
Kind
far?
of just in his own. He's kind of just in his own space at the moment.
So how much?
Leaned up
Have,
against the tree.
Perfect. Alright, what were you gonna say?
how much have we walked?
You're about halfway, so another 6 hours.
No, I mean like
How many?
miles, steps, miles, steps.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Is
of
it
some
like-
things.
1,000 miles?
What?
Have we walked 1,000 miles?
Walking
Not yet.
more.
Almost. You're getting there. One step at a time.
Once we do, we
come
can
on,
walk
Viridian
across the
City.
board.
I just want to see you tonight.
What a beautiful sight it would be indeed. You'll see it probably tomorrow though. Alright, well, I'm gonna say that everybody has fallen asleep and it is nice, bright, sunny, or I'm gonna say not necessarily sunny yet, but the sun is starting to poke through. It's definitely light out. I'm gonna have to call it about 7 a.m. in the morning.
So I'm still
And it's, you know, actually a little bit, probably a little bit cold, but not too cold, because you're in a forest. Yeah, you guys wake up. What would you, how do you guys roleplay what you are doing?
My question is, I still never got an answer for my question the night before.
And
What was your question?
How many steps did we take?
The miles.
I have an egg I'm curious about. Okay, good sis.
That's fair. We all do have
Same.
eggs, don't we?
I won't, and they're in the incubator.
yeah, I was gonna say something before we went to sleep. I wanted to check on my egg.
That's
in
what I
the
was
back.
asking
That's
about. I was
it,
like, how many
morning.
steps did we check?
But I also wanted to ask you if I could roll.
He's
to,
taking more steps than us. If
Uh,
because
Can
he's
I,
well
can I
the
roll
forest,
to
out
wake
of the
up at
forest,
first
back
light?
into the forest.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you spell incubator?
That is a 4.
You were just so tired from walking more than everyone else, and you were carrying somebody for miles,
It makes sense.
so you needed extra
So
sleep.
wait, do we need to make a perception check to check our egg? Basically,
I wouldn't say you need to make a perception check.
is it my passive perception?
I would
I-
roll. Well, never mind. You didn't
What's
ask
up?
me.
Or what's up, Nicholas?
I would treat that as an animal handling roll.
I like that. Good call. So everyone, do some animal handling rolls, and we'll check up on those eggs.
I got a 14.
Dirty 20.
21.
Nice.
26.
Okay. So, 14. You said 26? And you guys said, I know it was like 20s or something, right?
20, 21.
Dirty 20.
30, 20, and 21. Jazz, did you roll on animal handling?
No, I'm trying to.
Notice that egg.
I would say it's not one.
Rip.
Bro. Why'd you have to jinx me, bro? It's a 2.
Okay.
Can I like do a reroll?
No.
Why not?
What if I'm proficient in it?
Oh wait. What was it? Animal handling?
Yeah.
2, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, it's a little bit better. Alright.
6 is better than a 2.
So, gauging about what's in everyone's eggs.
Hold on. I need to know. You can
I got
do
a
this.
mail, so I
Do I hear any sounds yet? Is it moving at all?
So, the only 2 people that notice a little bit of a difference is Alec and Nicholas. And you seeing it wiggle a tiny bit, and you see like a little bit of a crack, but not much. Just a little bit of a crack. And I'm basing this on what Pokemon are in the eggs and how long that would, like, some Pokemon are going to take longer periods of time.
Right.
But the cool thing is, with high animal handling checks, you comforting the egg, examining the egg, I'll give you a little bit of bonus to it hatching earlier. Which, you 3 rolled pretty high.
Really high. They all rolled really high.
Very high. So you guys will get the bonuses. Jazz, you do not get a bonus. I will give you a small bonus.
Okay, that's fair.
What's up?
I would like to rob the bird.
Rob the bird?
Yes.
Roll then.
So,
What time does?
That is a 13. A random Pokeball.
Alrighty. Let's do this later. Let me roll, and I will get you an answer, okay?
Master Ball. Master Ball. Master Ball. Master Ball. Park Ball.
I'm going to write down some things, and then...
Cherish Ball.
Premier Ball.
Park Ball.
Nest ball.
You know the ball that's
Sun
broken if
ball.
you use it anywhere outside the park, it's a Master Ball.
Quick ball.
Moon Ball. Moon Balls are actually really nice in this game.
Eel ball.
Alright, you got a great ball.
A ball.
So you have 2 great balls now, because Professor Oak gave you one as well.
Lit.
Great job. Delibird coming in clutch for you quite often.
Yeah, I've got 2 stones I can sell.
Okay, so you guys have checked on your eggs, which is great because now you're helping speed up its time in the sense of it hatching from the egg. It's about 7 a.m. in the morning. What is your action? What are you guys doing?
Time to clean up and go.
Yep.
I'm going to throw out Bruiser. And I'm going to put Flint on Bruiser.
I'm gonna be walking with my EVs.
Me and Meowth are just chilling, walking.
And then once Flint is on Bruiser, I'm going to break down camp. Or my tent and whatnot. Make sure the fire's out. It's important. Or
Did
the
we all
forest.
eat our rations and stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say you guys don't have rations at
Did
the
we?
moment because I think you guys already ate them from the previous day.
How much rations did he give us though?
one set.
It was enough for what we had at that moment. I think we discussed that.
So, with that being said, I'll start calculating things about midday to the end of the day, depending on whether you guys ate or not. But as of
We
right
could
now,
just
you
take
are
a couple-
hungry, but you aren't starving.
We could just take a couple minutes to look around
Well,
to
if
see.
you guys want to break down camp, then I can go look for food.
I got it.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
cool.
Maybe can I go with Brawley to go help look?
Yeah. You can definitely do that, and you can give him advantage on his throw to look.
Yeet. Oh. Sorry.
Yep.
You fool. You fool. You know.
What is it with that? I got a 4.
For what?
For the quality of stuff that I find.
Do you get
We're
advantage?
eating. Oh, you're giving me advantage. Thank goodness. I was about to be like, we're about to be eating bugs, guys.
Bugs are okay.
That's a little better. It's a 7.
It is a little better.
Who doesn't like bugs?
Alright, so
They're nutritious.
I'll have to say, with the 7,
Ah.
you find a couple edible berries. Only 2. So out of 6, it's only going to feed part of the party.
Berries?
I would like to say, Joel, that my class does allow me to find, as long as the area provides it, which I would imagine a forest would, but it's not a roll or anything. I can find up to food for up to 5 people.
Right. You do find food for the party, but the quality is not
Right.
there. But everyone will have an opportunity to eat. A part of what you found is bugs.
Can I look separately
So-
or?
Yeah,
I-
if you want to make a roll, then you can make a roll to look.
Can I make a roll to look also? Because I mean, I'm still technically searching.
Wait,
my
Would
head.
that be a survival roll or a perception?
I want to say survival makes more sense to me.
Are you looking as well?
Yeah, I'm bringing up the meter though.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking about. My score actually has.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Okay then.
But so Mike has food for everybody. If you guys want additional food, this would be the roll.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
You know, I want to help out too. Invest. Wait, what did we say it was? Investigation, persuasion, insight.
And you do find like
Damn it.
Which
on
one
top
did we
of
say
the
it was?
couple higher quality berries, you do find other like berries. They're just kind of like basic berries.
Right. Just
So,
like
like-
something edible.
Right.
Eagles. Fuck.
Wait, so
Nothing that may not taste great, but it's nutritious enough to eat.
You find
Oh.
dirt. You don't find
What
anything,
would
bro.
one find with a 25?
Would you what? Was it survival or?
Yeah, you said it was survival.
Okay, a 25
If it
survival.
was nature would be a little bit lower than that, but if survival is 25.
You find something amazing. I just have to think of what you find.
survival.
Okay, Mike.
That is something.
Okay, so survival. I'm gonna roll now. I'm gonna roll.
With the 25, you find the whole party like a high quality fruit.
Okay.
High quality
I have
fruit.
Papa Berry.
Very energizing. It's gonna help fuel you guys through the day.
Can we save it for later and
Yeah.
just eat what Mike found us?
Yeah. So you guys have extra rations now.
Sweet.
I'm assuming Mike now has the fruit too. So way to go.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I have
Way to go.
That's what I got.
Did you roll,
good
Jess?
job, Dan.
I know, that's what I was like. I've got a jump jet!
Guess what's inside it?
12.
What is it?
12.
Yeah.
I'd say with the 12.
Because I got a 9 plus 3. That's 12, right?
Yeah, with the 12, you find like I have to say just like basic berries.
Berries.
You have extra food though.
Hey,
Yeah.
you do. So
I'm gonna share my extra food with the team.
Way to go, squad. You guys are now prepared for more travel. All
I'll
right.
feed some berries to my Pokemon too.
All
Just a
right.
few, because they get hungry too.
Excellent. What Pokemon are you feeding?
At least we don't have a Pokemon that steals people's food.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking
Who would ever do something like that?
So,
Good night, Ian.
have you guys decided that now that you found rations, you feed some rations?
Camp's all packed up. Everybody's
If I get a
paid. We're
citrus, I'm
fueled
gonna
up.
panic.
I
I think
say-
it's ready. I think we're ready to head out.
Absolutely. So you guys are now moving forward, and I'm gonna have to say that at this moment in time, you guys have spent a good another 5 hours walking through this forest, and you guys are starting to approach the other side of it.
I'm gonna roll investigate and check for Bulbasaur.
Go ahead.
The Bulbasaur?
That's a 6.
You see no Bulbasaurs. Hey, I like to try that. So as you guys are
Could
approaching,
Eevees be in here?
There's 2 of them.
Not your Eevees.
There's also 2 Bulbasaurs.
as you guys are approaching Viridian City and about to exit out the forest, you guys see, or actually, give me perception checks.
Wait.
11.
12.
7.
6.
Is that another 20? Nice.
For a total of 25.
Well,
I love it. So you got the crit success that we needed to see, even though it probably wouldn't be too hard to see, to be fair, of what's going to be in front of you.